Okay. Hello everyone, it's been a while. Um, I miss y'all too. I'm glad to have you here, Cold. But yeah, how's everyone doing? It's been, I think, a little bit more than a week since I've streamed. Has it? Maybe? It's been some time. Um, I think I talked about this before, right? I moved? Well, in case I didn't, I moved. Um, got settled into my place, mostly. How fucking dare you abandon us? I'm sorry. Oh god. How do I sound, by the way? Is everything good? Because I'm using a mic stand now, so nobody has to hear me tip-a-tapping. Yeah, it doesn't pick up on audio. Hi, Yoppy. Sensual, sexy like an angel. Oh my. Oh my. But good. I'm really glad to hear that. This mic stand was well worth it. On just alone, the fact that nobody has to hear like crazy typing, or if I'm playing like Hades, nobody has to hear that. And the other thing is I can have it closer to my face. You're like chocolate to my ears. Oh my.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I
Phoenix.
accept this message.
7 months, thank you. Holy shit. 7 months. 7 months. Yo. This month. Same day as my birthday. Last year, I got affiliate. It has been almost a full year since I got affiliate. It is crazy. Like, I'll I'm like trying not to do a savvy speech right now. I'll save that. I'll save that for my birthday because I will stream on that day. I'm also planning on doing something the weekend of, or yeah, the weekend of my birthday. If I can have the time off, I want to try to do a 12 to 24 hour stream. I'm asking for that time off, but if not, then we'll just do something extra for a Saturday stream. But I have plans. I have plans regardless. Trust me. But yeah. So good to know that I sound okay. This mic stand is helping. Sorry I was late today. The plan. I got a haircut. Feels nice to have short hair again. Also, my new phone came in today. I don't know if I really talked about this before, but about a week or two before I was moving, my phone had died. Like, something in the motherboard just kind of blew up. It just didn't work. So I lost all the data I had on my phone. I don't think it's recoverable in any way, although I haven't necessarily tried. That's kind of on me.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I
Cold.
accept this message.
Thank you for the subscription, my dude. 3 months, damn. Hell yeah. But yeah, I got a haircut. New phone came in today. It is currently sitting and charging as we speak, so I'm gonna mess with the settings and everything once I'm done streaming. It feels so nice. Have a new phone because I've been on this old busted up phone for a while now. Like this backup phone that we had. Yeah. That's basically all the updates I have. What phone did I get? I got a Pixel 4a because originally I was gonna get the Pixel 3a. Because I'd researched and heard good things about it, but the Pixel 4a seems to be just as good, and it's also the same price, so why not? It's literally like the same price, if not cheaper in some places than the 3A. I don't understand it. I think they're just not selling the 3A, so it's all due to availability. Love the Moogle? Same. But yeah, that's been me. How are you guys doing? Oh, also, I don't know if I've said. Well, I definitely haven't said it on stream, but I've upgraded internet to AT&T's like gigabit internet. Had a couple issues the first couple days. Turns out, the box I was supposed to plug it in was literally taken out of the apartment that I moved into. So they had to get somebody to come by and actually like reinstall it there. Wild. But everything works. And the downloads and upload speeds are currently looking fantastic. I know both Comcast and AT&T have that, bad habit of throttling people, so we'll see how long this lasts. But so far it's good. What? So there's like an extra box that for fiber or gigabit internet. They call it fiber. I'm not entirely sure if it is. It's like supposed to be plugged into like the living room or garage if it's like near a house or in a house or whatever. It's this like extra box that connects to the fiber, and that was literally just taken out of the wall. Not like ripped out, but somebody had like just taken the front part of it and never put it back, essentially. Don't know what's up with that. I'm also hoping that I don't have issues with encoding overload. Because I feel like part of it might have been my internet speed previously. We'll see. Now, I haven't practiced any of these accents, so this is gonna be just as bad as the last time. Get ready for these bad accents. Oh, hey Chris, how you doing? Even better? Hell yeah. Your ears already? The accents are your favorite part? Hell yeah. Okay. I thought you were working. I did not set it to start captioning. Okay. Hell Kyle, you doing good? Hell yeah. How am I? You literally missed the part where I was talking about what I was doing today, but I'm doing good. I got a haircut, I got a new phone, and hopefully everything holds together. Hopefully I do not disconnect from the Twitch servers like I have been previous times, and we'll be good. I think I can just hit continue. It's been... What did I do? Sorry, I just showed up. No. It's alright, my dude. It's totally fine. Fingers crossed, yeah. Where's our new haircut selfie? I'll take it tomorrow. Feeling kinda ass, so you'll lurk for now? Alright, Cold. I hope you feel better. Totally. Hey. But do I want to unlock this? I don't have enough for that one. For Ashley. Sophie Cordova. Oh, that's the one to progress. Okay, I can unlock 2 of these, so I'm totally fine with that. Get ready for some talking. What? My bad. Come on, I want to show you something. For a moment, Tuan thought of grabbing Hannah by the hand to lead her. Couldn't bring himself to do it. Something about the idea of holding her hand seemed simultaneously too childish and too intimate for him to try this early in the night. Oh? Where are you taking me? Said Hannah. Someplace cool, said Tuan. Tuan? He located a ladder leading down from the lower level and gestured to it. After you. And now you're asking me to be the first one to jump into the gaping maw of whatever monsters might be lurking down there? Hannah shook her head ruefully. Where have all the gentlemen gone? Juan smirked. I think a gentleman might say, ladies first. And I think a lady might say, I'll stand quietly behind while you deal with this street ruffian. Go ahead, barrel face first into danger. I'll follow behind. Well, said Tuan, technically I'm going feet first. You know, going down vertically and all that. My head is actually the last part of me that will be arriving on the lower level, Jesus Christ. Are we going to keep standing here bantering, or are you going to show me whatever's down there? You seem enthused by the idea only a few moments ago. Guess I just got distracted by your cattiness. Hannah got on the ladder on top of Tuan. Don't look up. Trust me. You won't get the show you're expecting if you do. Fine. Tuan descended the ladder, keeping his gaze decidedly horizontal. After arriving on the level below, he studied his feet until Hannah landed beside him. Good lad. Hannah joined him in studying his feet. Oh, please don't tell me you're one of those freaks who obsessed with his sneakers. Ah, said Tuan. The kind who finds the sight of his own shoelaces a safe distraction from whatever he's trying to avoid looking at. Oh, good. Did you hear about that brawl in Darwin? No. It was actually Darwin, California. You know, these international news sites. Always trying to sucker me into reading stories about what's happening in America. God, nobody should care about what's happening in America. We're just a mess. Anyways, nobody was hospitalized, but several kids walked away from the store with black eyes to show their friends. can understand that collectibles are a big deal, but come on, we live in a society, god damn it. God damn it. I don't think I'll ever understand sneakerheads. Wait, that's actually a thing? That's one. Yeah. Didn't know about it? It's really big with hip youngsters. Yeah, it is. Because I don't pay very close attention to the behavior of hip youngsters. Well, that was evident from the moment I laid eyes on you, said Hannah. You seem adventurous enough. Maybe one day you'll encounter one of them. On that note, what are we here to see? Tuan led Hannah to one of the portholes of the room they were in. Look at this. Whoa. That is indeed a porthole. No, I mean what's on the other side. Yep. That certainly is water on the other side. That porthole. Hold on. It's supposed to be built off. What? I don't want to spoil the surprise, said Tuan. Well, you have effectively replaced my awe and wonder of seeing the sea through a porthole in the basement of a Melbourne cafe with a feeling of disappointment that I'm not seeing. Whatever it is, I'm supposed to be seeing. Tuan checked several of the other portholes. This is weird. It's usually the sound of something landing behind them caused Tuan and Hannah to spin around, face the ladder they just climbed down. The girl with twin tails stood up from the crouching distance and dusted herself off. Did you just jump down? Said Tuan. Yep. Only 10 meters. And to think we wasted our time climbing down the ladder like schmucks, said Hannah. So, Tuan stood gawking at the girl for a few moments. Sorry, I don't remember your name. I'm Ashley, said the girl. I guess turnabout is fair play because I don't remember your name either. It's Tuan. And I'm Hannah. You two know each other? Hannah said to Tuan as she pointed at Ashley. Yes. We know each other so well that we greet each other by asking each other what our names are. They're so... they're so sassy to each other. Like passive aggressive. It's great. It's a great greeting ritual. You should try to popularize it. You know, normalize introducing yourself by name, even to people you've met before. I bet it would save some people from a lot of awkwardness. To be fair, to be completely fair, I have really bad memory when it comes to people's names. I'm really good at remembering people's faces, but I forget people's names really often. At least upon like first, I want to say 3 or 4 meetings, I will forget a person's name. After I've seen them enough and like interacted with them enough, it'll like finally stick, but it takes me a while. You do better with faces too? Hell yeah. I'm not alone. Not everyone is good with names, you know. It's a great idea, said Ashley. I'm gonna start doing that. And I shot a glance at Tuan and he grinned. So, what are you doing down here? Said Hannah. Here to kick us out? Is this a no patron zone? No, it's no problem, said the girl. You got a whole lot of people, mate. Yeah. I don't really like calling people like, hey buddy or guy or anything like that, so I feel like more awkward. But I think if I called somebody mate, I think it'd work out better. I'd feel better about that than calling them buddy or guy or something. Hey friend, how's it going? Hey, you know, you... Hey, dude. Yeah. Luckily, here in the south, we got y'all. Yeah, just call everybody babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe, can you get me... Hey, babe. Nice to see you, babe. Oh, hey. Hey. Jesus. I want somebody to do that now. But I was eavesdropping. Boyful Kratos. Boy. Boy. Dwan's eyes widened and he looked at Hannah. Hannah seemed to be more amused than upset at Ashley's appearance. And, said Ashley, it sounded like you weren't seeing what you wanted to be seeing. But I thought I'd come down and take you lower. Okay, where am I being taken now? Said Hannah. But 1,000 fathoms is where things start to get interesting. How much is 1,000 fathoms? Said Hannah. It's about 1,800 meters, said Tuan. Sounds like a lot of climbing, said Hannah. Guess I should have brought better ladder climbing shoes. That sounds like the lament of a non-sneakerhead, said Tuan. Oh, no need to climb, said Ashley. Just hang on a sec. Ashley walked up to a panel with several mechanical levers, and after several moments, the water outside the porthole began to change hue. What was that? Said Hannah. Swordfish, probably. Or swordfish. I'm pretty sure it was a sailfish. I'm pretty sure you made that up. No, really. They're marlin and they have a long bill like a swordfish, but they also have a broad, erect dorsal bill. Erect. If you had left the word erect out of that sentence, I might have believed you, said Hannah. No, he's probably right. I've seen him down here with marine biology books. He's a huge nerd, so I definitely trust his word over mine. Well, I'm glad that's settled, said Hannah. The part about you being a nerd, I mean. I think the sailfish with an erect dorsal fin still sounds kind of sketchy to me. Eventually, the room stopped descending, and Hannah looked outside the porthole. Now I see what you were excited about. There's a lot of stuff going on down here. Hey, nerd boy. What's this one called? Tuan tried to follow Hannah's pointing finger. What are you pointing at? That shark-looking thing. It's as big as a whale. Oh, it's a whale shark. See, I knew you were just making up names. No, that one's right, said Ashley. It's one of the few ones I know because it's so easy to remember. It's a cross between a whale and a shark. Whale shark. Oh, said Hannah. This is the level of ocean where interspecies romance happens? Oh my god. The forbidden love between a whale and a shark. Coming this fall. Only on... I don't know any drama channel, like TV channels. The CBS one? TNT? Only on TNT. Let's go with that. Isn't actually any whale DNA in a whale shark, said Tuan. It just has that name because of its size. It's the largest known species of fish. Hannah shook her head. First, it's a whale shark, then it's just a shark, and now it's a fish? Tuan, the thing you need to know about making stuff up is that you need to stick to one version of the story. Sharks are fish, said Tuan. You didn't know that? They have gills. Kinda surprised you didn't know. I don't think you're the one who should be surprised by any of this, said Hannah. Everything you've shown me down here is thoroughly weird. Me not knowing that sharks are fish? Seems very normal to me. Hey Ashley, did you know that sharks are fish? Nope. This is my first time hearing it too. Must be another made-up Tuan fact about marine biology, said Hannah. Tuan shrugged his shoulders. I guess so. The truth is that I'm just really creative and good at making up so-called facts. The part about me being a nerd who spends all his time studying marine biology must be a lie. No, I still believe that part. Me too, said Ashley. The trio stood for a moment, wavering between looking out the porthole and looking at each other. The awkwardness hit just a few seconds before Ashley spoke up. Anyway, I figured this is where you wanted to hang out, so here you go. 2,000 fathoms. Give me a holler if you want to go deeper. Ashley walked to the ladder and disappeared through the hole in the ceiling. Nice. And which one did we have? This one, I think. Before I do that, I'm gonna drink some more. Sat alone at the bar, taking occasional sips of glass again. How do I say that? In English? Spanish? Tanquereitan? Let's read it anyways. Samantha sat alone at the bar, taking occasional sips from a glass of gin. She wasn't sure that tonight was a night she really wanted to be drinking, but the comforting familiarity of the gin kept her raising the glass to her lips. The drink didn't set well in her stomach, but each sip left her feeling warm, and with each sip, the knot in her stomach seemed to become less and less noticeable. And so she kept drinking. The green bottle had become something of a friend over the years. With it, she shared the kind of friendship born not out of any sort of affection so much as one of familiarity and convenience. Drinking the Tanqueray neat took her back to the first apartment she lived in after moving from her hometown in New Mexico to the parts of Melbourne that bordered the docks, the same apartment where she discovered the liquor that was vastly cheaper when bought by the bottle than when it was bought by the glass setting of a bar, where she'd learned that the cinnamon and coriander gave the gin, enough flavor without the need for the mixers. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I want to see what that tastes like. The Tanqueray was her coming-of-age drink. Consequently, she enjoyed a private relationship with it. Most of the alcohol she'd consumed in the past year had been on the job. But gin was something that she kept hidden away at home for the private moments when it was only her, green bottle, and an overwhelming sense of dread. Samantha emptied the cup and for a moment continued to hold the empty glass to her mouth, looking down her nose at the bottom of the glass as if asking God for a sign if this was the time to stop drinking. She had no intention of stopping. She figured it was worth it, giving the everlasting a chance to interdict if she was transgressing by drinking so heavily. No divine intervention came to stop her from raising her hand to signal Maddie for another drink. There was a small throbbing inside her ears that seemed to think it was a bad idea, but she was sure that was the result of hearing damage and not the voice of God ringing in her ears. She was fairly sure that she didn't believe in God. Something about her Catholic upbringing kept her occasionally checking in just to confirm that her suspicions that there wasn't anyone upstairs judging her on her hedonism. Still, if there was any time or place to question her lack of belief in God, a cafe that seemed to exist in the borderland between life and death seemed as good as a place as any to do it. Her mother had told her that it was only by the grace of God that she walked the earth, and if it wasn't a force of God that kept this cafe's doors open, it was certainly something otherworldly. Nice. So there we go. Don't have enough for that? Eh. Let me drink some more water. Okay. Let's read this. Dear Maddie, thank you for getting in touch with me. Or perhaps I should say congratulations. I make such a point of making myself hard to find that it's always a surprise to hear from anyone. I sometimes find myself fearing the day when I'll be contacted by someone who isn't a fan of mine and who is more interested in locking me away than seeking my advice. One might think that people interested in putting me away be more capable and in possession of more resources than those like yourself who simply possess curiosity. And yet, it's always the latter who manage to break through the veil I've erected between myself and the outside world. You're the first in over 3 years to manage this, and it is now time for me to find another hiding place. If your next letter manages to find me, I'll truly have something to worry about. If you're looking for a solution to the problem you outlined in your letter, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My business is that of teaching people how to ask the right questions so that they can find the answers themselves, not giving the answers. After all, the most worthwhile answers are the ones I haven't found yet. That being said, your question about time transference is an issue of special interest to me. The idea of storing vitally within a living, non-sentient creature, such as a plant, is one that I've long considered. The issue has always been a retrieval. If you did find a way to transfer vitality from a plant into a sentient creature, it would result in a tremendous discharge of energy. Such a great discharge that I'm sure it would kill whatever subject was on the receiving end. Absorbing life force from something doesn't seem that it would do you much good if it kills you in the process. Consequently, I've never experimented with this process myself. Even if I have earned a reputation for being a rule breaker, there are certain things that are simply off limits. Your idea of using a non-living soul as a target for transference is an interesting one. No risk of killing the vitality recipient if it's already dead. Of course, that would require finding a way to infuse a non-living soul with vitality in the first place. And being that most reanimation techniques involve a significant discharge of energy, using the vitality to transfer as the trigger effectively be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Of course, reanimation is a far cry from necromancy, but if your only problem is one of living on borrowed time, well, you know better than I do how to resolve the particulars. I'm an alchemist, not a necromancer. I can offer you one piece of advice. These kind of vitality transfers are not something to be experimented with. Anytime that time is borrowed or lent, you are making an alteration to a ledger that the powers that be keep a very careful eye on. Even the smallest of disturbances is enough to attract their notice, and attracting their notice will put a quick end to any research you might be in the midst of. If you're going to try vitality transference, don't experiment. Go straight for the end goal. If you're going to catch the attention of those whose attention you do not want, make sure that the endeavor is worthwhile. If you have a good reputation, it would be a shame to squander it on something so trivial as allowing a mouse a few extra seconds on that side of mortality. As they say, go big or go home. I cannot speak today. I appreciate you taking your time to write me. You've given me new things to pontificate on, and perhaps one day you may see the results of that pontification in one of my future volumes. Of course, it should go without saying that you won't be able to reach me again. At least, not the same way you did before. I've been found. That means I need to do a better job of covering my tracks. While I rationally hope that I'll never find myself in a position where a fan's letter finds me, there is always a part of me that hopes that one of my readers will manage to track me down. Who knows? Perhaps the next letter I receive at my next residence will come from you. But I'm sure that you have better things to do with your time than try to track me down. There is a time to adopt the posture of a student and focus on learning, but it's obvious to me that you are someone who's spent plenty of time learning things, is now ready to do things. So do things, Maddie. Do big things, do dangerous things, do things that break the rules. Not all rules need to be broken, but if you're smart enough to find me, you're smart enough to know which rules are worth breaking. I'm grateful that it's always the reader mail that seems to find me, and never the demands to appear before some kind of tribunal or committee. I used to think that this was a long stream of extremely good luck on my part. But over time, I've come to realize that those who wish me gone lack the insight of the people who earnestly read my work. Readers such as yourself, who are the only ones who truly know me well enough to understand how I think and where I would hide. Bravo, Maddie. You've demonstrated your ability to think like me. Now you must learn to think like yourself. Yours truly, Sophie Cordova. Well, that was neat. Billiards. I don't think I have enough for this, do I? Nope. Ah, I did unlock that one. Oh boy. It's been less than an hour and I feel like I've done so much reading. Nope, no points for that. Dang. I want to look at Maddie's mail. It's from Sophie Cordova. Don't have the points for that. Beth. Don't have the points for that either. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Actually, hold on. Can I look this one? Nope. Alright, let's continue. For more bad accents. Day 2, 10 p.m., the terminal. Hello? Ugh. What was that? I said, can I get 2 lattes? Yeah, sure thing. You want those takeaway or not? No, wait. That's British. Oh god. We're here, please. Uh, go take a seat. Go take a seat. I'll bring it over there. I'll bring it over. Ah, crap. You're right, mate. Yeah, all good. I should really get Ashley to do this. Sorry. What? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Alright. Okay. Where's the broom? Ashley! Where's the broom? Ashley? I need a hand. Come help me. Come on. I've got to find a broom. Atta girl. Atta Goyle. You alright there, Ashley? Hey, are any of your friends around? Probably. Ugh. When did you teach him to do that? I didn't. That one's just weird. Uh-huh. How you doing, kiddo? Sleep deprivation's kicking in. Well, sometimes I feel like nobody ever sleeps in this cafe. Except Kishan. He has slept a while. He has slept a while. He's been here, hasn't he? He has slept a lot while he's been here, hasn't he? Because you keep getting him drunk. What? I haven't done that once. Not you. You mean you. So not me at all, but Maddie and Ned. Gotcha. Those brigands. Telling me. How's Maddie doing? Well... Oh. Ew. How close are we to being done? Fairly close. I'm not super worried about getting it done without Ashley either. Rad. Anyway, what were you saying? He looks... I don't know if it's just me, because I don't remember previously, but he looks very tired. Oh, just that I think I understand everything now. And... that's all. Well, I appreciate your restraint and not generously supplying me with your moral take on it. No worries. Wanna be that guy. Dang. I'm actually gonna miss you once you're gone. Wow, are those some honest feelings coming from you? Doth thy Aussie facade crack? Does Maddie seem like the kind of person who hides behind a mask? I don't know. The correct word there is dost, and please, don't make me take it back. I guess you really got into the whole boatman of the river Styx thing. Do you ever find yourself on the river Styx? So make sure to give the boatman a friendly domo arigato. Or just some coin. Charon likes coin. You think he always kind of looked like that? It's possible, and I just never really made note of it. Is that what you think I am? Kind of, yeah. Interesting. Do you not feel that way? Squat! Oh, heck. I wasn't anticipating this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna tone that ass so you can slap. Fair. Hi Siren, how you doing? Okay. Do you not feel that way? I don't know if the metaphor is that accurate, but feeling pretty unproductive, poggers. But you come to the right place. But just not be productive. I can see why you draw parallels, but this place serves more as a an entrance. You don't have to come here on your way to the next place, but it's on the route for sure. Just a stopping point on the highway to hell. I'm sorry. We don't allow AC/DC references in here anymore. Axl Rose is a cautionary tale to those who would rather fade out than burn away. Well, I tried. We're less on a highway and more just an embouchure to the Empyrean. If you want to get real fancy with the wording, that is. An entrance to heaven. Very roughly speaking, yeah. But hell, I haven't seen the other side, so I can't even say that for sure. I'm fairly certain there's something there, though. Which, I don't know. I can take comfort in that, I guess. I can take comfort in that. I guess. Did you know Axl Rose holds the largest vocal range currently, at least in current music? I didn't know that, actually. That's pretty cool. Oh, and speaking of comfort, how are you feeling? Like every particle in my body is slowly moving away from every other particle in my body? Well, that was rather eloquent. Expressing your feelings eloquently doesn't make them more valid, but it can make them easier for other people to understand. What use is feeling pain if you can't find a fun way to describe it? The Guns N' Roses vocalist has sung notes that span nearly 6 octaves from F1 in There Was Time, and the second lowest octave in scientific pitch note to B flat 6. 5 octaves above it, Rose has a lower baritone than Barry White, can reach higher notes than Tina Turner and Beyonce. Damn. That's really impressive. From F1 to B flat 6. Jesus. He's also an asshole? I can believe it. A lot of those old rock stars are assholes. Day 2, 11 p.m. My head freaking hurts. It sucks and stuff. But keep telling you, the painkillers will take effect in a few minutes. I'm not gonna stop yelling about it until they do. You know, the philosophers believe that experiencing pain, one of the best ways to make sure you know you're alive. Alive? Philosophers. Sorry. Jay's met some of these guys, he swears it. He's just had too much time to forget their names. That sounds fake. Which philosophers? Famous ones. My gosh, you're actually just making it up. Possibly. Could have sold it better. I thought some famous singer said it instead, across that generational gap. You gotta appeal to the kids. That's a straight up just Phoenix Wright pose. I feel like every time I do that, I feel like every time I do that, I just end up looking like one of those old guys who's afraid of wide-ranging societal shifts. Chase spent so much time being an old guy, he's almost begun doubting whether he was ever really young. I mean, you are old. I'm not. You're like 6,000 years old. You gotta give me this one. Oh, fine. How's your head feeling? Still sucks. Well, how about we grab a drink and go sit there? How about we go grab a drink and go sit outside? It's nice and cool out there. Do I have to? Yep. Oh, that looks cool. Well, how you feeling? Better. Marginally. Things exist at the margins still deserve attention. Oh, come on. I'm sure the drink isn't hurting. What even is this? You've never seen a VN like this? Yeah, it's definitely different feeling than a lot of the other visual novels I've ever seen. And the trailer doesn't really show off much. So I kind of thought this was like something more along the lines of Valhalla or that coffee shop one, where I was kind of going to be doing coffee stuff. But this is more like a pure visual novel, and I dig it. I'm really enjoying it, honestly. Coffee Talk? Is it just called Coffee Talk? Okay. I should play that sometime. I've heard like kind of mixed things about it, but I might be good. Not sure. I put 6 sugar in it? 6 sugars in it? Ah, you know me so well. Lurk. Do I have? I guess I don't have a lurk command. Hey, Wanderer. You nerd. Trying to lurk and it's not working. So, how are things at home? I forgot that's not a thing here. Meh. I should add a lurk emote, or not a lurk emote, or a lurk command. What's that translate to an old people language? Things are normal, I guess. Mom's nearly done with her PhD. That sounds good. It is, probably. But she's pretty busy, so that means we're stuck eating microwave dinners at night. Ashley's parents have forbidden her from tinkering with the microwave after witnessing one incident too many times. Ah. Explains why you've barely left this place since last week. I mean, I'd be here anyway. True. You did ask her, right? If I could be here? Yeah. Don't want to invoke her wrath, do I? She doesn't worry about me being here. You remember when she talked to Maddie about liquor licensing laws, right? Don't you love it when the government offers to sell your rights back to you after they've confiscated them? Yes. Huh. I think it was more of a lecture than a conversation. After all, Maddie wasn't doing anything wrong aside from letting you hang out here after hours. I'm still amazed that Maddie didn't just tell her that we're not technically subject to the regulations. We're not registered with anyone but the council. She made the right choice. That would have been an ugly argument. Anyways, she's fine with me being here. She's got my mobile number, and as long as I respond to her check-ins, she's not gonna come and get me. Good. I wouldn't want to worry her. Ah, wonderful. Hmm? My arm will get wet. Oh, don't worry about it. You can dry it off inside. Just try and enjoy the rain. Okay. I was joking about fake philosophy earlier, but I really do think it is important to take a moment to enjoy things when you can. Rain can feel oppressive, and stop you from going outside doing the things you enjoy. But there's nothing like the smell of rain before sunrise. Petrichor. Yeah. It's faintly magical. Did I ever tell you that? About 100 times. I can hear it 101 times. It's okay. Alright. I'm actually getting kind of wet. Let's head in. So, given the fact I'm very obviously a dork with a bleeding heart, it's definitely safe to assume that I've let people other than you stay longer than that technically allowed. Fortune, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Enjoy these really bad accents that I'm doing. I hope they bring you joy. You're essentially you're so emotionally repressed that I never could have guessed. Actually impressive. Well, you know, we all have our ways of coping with the persistent, extreme stress. Millennial things. Why don't these poor kids just buy more money? Yeah, guys. Why don't you just buy more money? It's so easy. Yep. But yes, I do understand how you feel. The separation, the difficulty keeping your thoughts together, the base level feeling that something's askew, and the fact not the feeling that your time is up. Never loved facts. Me neither. Honestly, I think it feels like having a cold, just without any of the physical symptoms. You're too poor to buy money. Me too, Pepe hands. I guess that description works too. It's not quite as compelling as the one about your particles being repulsive, though. Oh, hey. That's definitely not what I meant by that one. Isn't it? It's about time. It's about time. I can't believe I created these beautiful creatures and you turned them into dumb waiters. Alas, such is life. They gotta pay rent somehow, considering how many cups they drop. That's a feature, not a bug. It's to make them seem more alive. You've taught them to intentionally drop coffee cups in the name of verisimilitude. You'd hate for your little mechanical critters to be too good at their job. It would totally kill the vibe. Maybe? I'm gonna get Marty to start ordering cheaper cups. See, I'm promoting efficiency in your procurement cycles. Oh, I hate when whoever gave you that management book. I'm sensing some hostility. I need to talk to HR. Who's our human resources manager? That little dude. I'm sure it's very good at its job, just not at bossing coffee. These things are so cute. They're like little tachikomas. One new text message. Ah, Maddie wants us downstairs. Oh. I suppose she's done setting up. Glad she was able to do it without me. Gosh, so proud. Taught her everything I know. You are a gremlin, you know that. Gremlins are often blamed for mechanical problems. So in Ashley's case, the description fits perfectly. Of course. Shall we? Oh, she's doing a little curtsy. Do I click? Kind of like zooming in. Oh. Day 3, 12 a.m. basement. Is that Ned? No, I'm gonna think it's Che. So bloody damp down here. I know we're in a cellar, but I don't suppose you have any window we could open or anything. Yeah, we've got a vent that leads outside somewhere. Maddie, can you open it up? Get some fresh air coming through. I'm pretty sure it's got a dumpster or something sitting on top of it right now. Besides, I'm busy. Just grin and bear it. Okay. Can we get this over with? We've done this before, old man. People think Che is wise beyond his years. The truth is, he just doesn't look his age. You know it takes a while to set up. Calm your farm. Calm your farm. I've never heard that before. I do not appreciate your tone. Sorry. We get some more lights on, maybe. With all the crap you've got scattered around the place. Maddie has more important things to do than declutter the cafe. I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. No calm. All calm goes out the window. Ashley, would you mind? Oh, there goes Ned. Look at him. Oh, thanks. You're more organized than the last time, I see. Sigh. Practice makes perfect. Keeping a place organized is easy, you just have to clean a little bit every single day. Hey, Maddie? How much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now... Che? What's up, little P? Some people use diminutive nicknames to create emotional distance. Che uses them to close that distance. I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. The old man body can't take it. So... this whole thing... surely it's not legal, yeah? Oh, yes. Council found it in Fronton. For good reason, I suppose. Fuck, what was Ned's voice? I know it was, like, gruff, kinda low. Because it utterly upsets the natural order. I think that was it. Mate, it's not just bureaucracy. Sometimes the powers that be are willing to turn a blind eye. Patience and leniency are both in limited supply these days. Oh, shush you. Most rules can be bent after all. Ugh. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. Maddie says the only reason she learned the rules is so that she would know when to break them. She's only half joking. Hey, don't bother giving her all the credit. Or rather, don't give her all the credit. Blech. Is this related to her gambling for time? Hmm? So, the transfer was some sort of magic we're doing now, yes. But the council successfully suppressed all available information about it, though. Suppressing information doesn't make it go away, it just hides it from the eyes of people who lack curiosity and persistence to uncover it. You know the rules, and so do I. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. What do you even call this sort of magic, then? Question's irrelevant. Because it's banned. Hold on. See if I can get it better. Question's irrelevant. Because it's banned. Maybe, it's fine. Strictly verboten, off limits, and likely to be met with harsh penalty. Badass? I call it badass. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. Rituals are boring. It's the consequences that you have to worry about. But well, looking past all the smoke and mirrors and fancy names, you can just call it necromancy. All those hours are in this tree. Why did you hoard the hours? Why did you hoard the hours here instead of using them to pay off your debt? A band. Why would I use them to pay off the debt if I could use them to save a life instead? Oh shit. Alright. How can I help? Band roulette. Oppie lives to tell the tale. It's got a like quick cooldown. I might just take off the cooldown. No death for you, but death for Siren. I hope it's 10 seconds. Will the subject please step forward? Are you trying to save Che's life? Council Gazette. We regret to inform you the passing of Che Wu, a beloved fixture in the Australian alchemical community, and the owner of the terminal. As an innovator in alchemy and material spellcraft, as a friend to anyone and everyone who walked through his doors, he will be missed. I hope he doesn't get kick-catted. Yeah. Man. The best compliment a man like Shay could ask for. Friend. Aw. Oh boy. You ready to do this again? Oh. Other way. You ready to do this again? Sure. You wanna get kick-catted so bad. Jesus Christ. Oppie's over here just like, punish me. Do it. Try not to kill me this time. Cool. Ashley, let's do this. Ready when you are. Ooh. Okay. I hate this. You have reservations? It's unnatural to store hours in a non-sentient being like that. I can still feel pain. This is a painful process for everyone involved. Yeah? Yeah. Guess it's time for us to watch a show. Let's see how badly this can go wrong. Yay. Calcination. Solution. Separation. Conjunction. Putrefaction. Putrefaction, rather. Congelation. Cibation. Sublimation. Fermentation. Exaltation. Multiplication. Projection. Injection. Oh, good enough. Ashley? Everything's nominal on my end. You're looking good, so let's get started. Increase power to 80%. Cibation. Is that a philosopher's stone? Oh. Holding steady. Cool. Next segment. Activating. I just realized Ned is probably allowing this for the fact that he's also friends with Che and probably cares for him too. And that's really sweet, now that I think about it that way. How we doing? It's going fine. Conjunction's about halfway open. 6 trigram, 8 trigram, 64 palm. Bunch of punches. Oh. Having some issues here. Hey, we need more power. Yep, ramping it up. I don't know if this will melt our conduits though. That's kind of gay. Yeah, it is. Crap. Yep, our conduits are definitely melting. Ashley, language. Libation. Fuck. Bypass it. I can patch the wires, but I don't know what else I can do that. Now. On it. How close are we to finishing the cibation? We're about 90%. No. Shit. Are we gonna try again? I think I have to reinforce the wires and that'll fix it. Yes. We're gonna keep going until we make it through. Do or die. Reset, then start again. Calcination. Separation. Conjunction. Libation. Not again. Just a couple more seconds. And you've got it. Oh. Seems to be working this time. Yes! Beginning sublimation. Sublimation. Oh, you've got this, Marty. What's next? Well, we've opened the connection. Now all I've got to do is transfer the time. How are you feeling, Che? I don't know. Che? Oh. Oh no, this doesn't look good at all. Sublimation. No. Okay, we won't stop. We've gotten this far. I'm not giving up now, damn it. Maddie? I can't hold onto it. It's slipping out of my fingers. Energy levels are dropping again. See if you can keep it going just for a few more moments. Rerouting. Fuck, did it not work? We could try again. I don't plan on stopping. I think the conduit's only gonna last one more go. It's kaput. And maybe you're kaput too. I don't know. Ah, shit. Alright, Ashley. Take your position again, and we'll get it this time. Stop. Just stop. No, I've nearly got it, I swear. You are not going to bring me back. No. I've humored this enough. You've done your best. But this task is beyond you. I need to move on. It's time to make your peace with this instead of trying to pervert the natural course of things. You never asked me if I wanted to stay. You just made the choice for me, and hurt yourself and everyone around you in the process. Let me leave. That was it? That was the whole scene? No! Che! God damn it. I'll get to you in a second. Damn. Che. Poor Maddie. I don't even know, like, what to say on that. It's just... Poor Maddie. Poor Che. Okay. Jacoby, you're a goddamn bin chicken is what you are. What? No way. Crabs don't eat sushi or garbage. You don't know that. Yeah, well, you know what does eat sushi and garbage. Bresciornis moluca, otherwise known as the Australian bin chicken. We find that term offensive. We're actually white ibises. This is fine. Yep. Incriminated yourself there. I'd expect nothing less from a bin chicken. Damn it. Okay, so moving on. Classic misdirection. No, seriously, did you two see what happened back there? Yeah, it was rough. And yes, that thing with the ritual was also tough to watch. You weren't here when Che died, but I remember they just behaved like nothing had happened. Oh? My impression was that neither of them had ever remotely considered the possibility of failure. Idiots. Yes, but we're only here because of them, so we should be respectful. It seems to me like nobody in the cafe really seems to think things through. Yep. This place has a weird effect on people. Too much magic in the air, maybe. Who knows? Will they be okay? I don't know how I'd forgive something like that. Being kept here against my will while my very essence breaks down. That is what I believe kids these days call a party foul. Honestly, I don't know. I think Maddie probably has some self-reflection to do. Okay. Oh boy. Little P ritual, AC facade, old man, sticks. Get rid of the sticks. Millennial and philosophers. Go with that. Philosopher is J. Old man is also J. AC/DC. Nice. Fairly good spread. Oh. Okay. That's how we go up. Who wants to live forever? That's gonna be an interesting one to read. Let's do it. Well, let's look at what we got. Sometimes I just sit. Don't have enough. It's totally fine. Judgment, you do. You do have enough for that. Let's see what else we got. So there's this one here. That one there. On the ground. Oh. Literally the biggest thing on the ground. Ooh. Which one do I want? Cherished moments or judgment? I feel like I'd get more out of cherished moments. I'm gonna try to do voices for this one. What are you doing? What are you selling? What are you buying? What are you doing? Said Ned. Jay spoke without turning his head. We're looking at the wall over there. So, nothing. No, said Jay. I'm looking at that wall over there. So, nothing. The wall has a very interesting texture, said Jay. Have you ever noticed that if you stop and stare at something for long enough, it starts to just look like itself? I think you're going crazy, said Ned. When I was younger, I was in the habit of making comparisons, said Jay. I'd see a cloud and I'd say, oh, it looks like a duck. But it looked nothing like a duck. My mind wanted so desperately to connect that feeling of seeing a cloud to something I was familiar with. Now, I'm content to just look at a cloud and appreciate it for what it is. You're really serious about this. You're actually scrutinizing that wall. Not scrutinizing it. Just observing it and appreciating it. How did it get to be this way? Oh, whoops. How did it get to be this way? Okay. Why are you the way you are now? Chase shrugged. Is this Chase? Damn it. This is so hard. I realized at a certain point I might as well cherish every moment. No, that was the wrong one. That was Che. I don't understand you, said Ned. I cherish every moment about spending time with your loved ones, getting the most out of your life. Oh wait, no, this is also Ned. God dang it. I gotta figure this out. Or is it? Is it? No, that's Ned, for sure. I thought cherish every moment was about spending time with your loved ones, getting the most out of life. Not wasting away staring at a wall. Oh, you're right. You don't understand me. If only the moments you can cherish are the ones you're with friends or family. You're hearing a great song or having a great meal. And that's just cherishing precious moments. You're selectively choosing moments to cherish. I cherish every moment. Standing in line at the store? Cherish it. Alone in a room with no one but yourself for company? Cherish it. Sounds impossible. It's hard, but not impossible. But it gets easier when you practice. I'm not sure whether to pity you or envy you. Ah, damn it. I'm not sure whether to pity you or envy you. There you go again. We're trying to make the comparison. Looking at another person and considering whether to pity them because they're worse off than you, or envy you because they're better off. Never willing to just let them be what they are, and let yourself be what you are. Okay, now you're starting to sound profound. Jay grinned. Did I accidentally deliver a bit of cogent wisdom there? You might have. I think if there's anyone who ought to appreciate what I'm saying, it's you, said Jay. You'd probably know better than most folks that not every day can be as full of wonderful moments. Some days are just ordinary. Some days you've got little beyond your own thoughts for company. Guess I'm such good friends with my own thoughts, and I forgot that they were there, said Ned. Ned slumped next to Che. What are you doing? Said Che. I'm gonna stare at this wall until it starts looking like itself, said Ned. So there you go again. Looking at something with an expectation of what it's going to look like. You gotta let that go, man. Fuck. Now you've got me thinking about my own brain. This is like one of those things where someone tells you not to think of an elephant, and then it becomes impossible to not to. I wasn't kidding when I said it was hard, said Shay. I also wasn't kidding when I said it gets easier with practice. Oh then. I guess I may as well start now. Okay. Taking a sip of water again. Espresso. Espresso machine's acting up again. I kind of want to know how close we are to finishing this game. Espresso machine's acting up again. Maddie sighed. Does it always have to be like this? I'm gonna stop using voices because it's too confusing. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna stop using voices for this part again. I tried it. That Ned and Shay conversation threw me off a bunch. It doesn't have to be like this, said Shay. You're right, said Maddie. It wasn't always like this. If you travel back in time far enough, you'll find an arrow when we had a working espresso, god damn it, espresso machine. And if you travel even further back, you'll get to a time when espresso machines didn't exist. Maddie reached below the counter for the bottle of Chardonnay she had opened that morning. It was half empty. Is this a prelude to one of those moments where an old man tells me about how lucky we are to have things so easy? Nah. Things aren't easier. In fact, they're harder. That's why when you need all the modern technology to help with them, that's why you need all the modern technology to help deal with them. Faye nodded to the wine bottle in Maddie's hand. Oh, are you gonna offer me some of that? Or just keep squeezing its neck like you're trying to choke it? Maddie began pouring a drink for Jay. So what were things like back in the old days? Well, for one thing, we didn't need glasses back then. Glasses are not a new invention, old man. I've seen pictures of Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, we had glasses back then, but we didn't use them. We drank straight from the bottle. Har har. No, really, said Shay. Glasses are just one more thing to keep track of. One more thing to clean. It's much easier to just pass a bottle back and forth. That may be the case, said Maddie, but I'm sure our patrons appreciate the extra effort that goes into making sure they're always drinking from a clean glass. I'm sure they do. That's another thing that's changed. Everyone's a connoisseur of whatever they're drinking. Is that your finger wagging about how young people all have particular tastes? No, said Shay. At least I don't think it is. I guess people are all enjoying the present moment more. Back when we drank sock juice? What the hell is sock juice? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I've never heard that before. Why is American coffee so universally called sock juice? In Paris. Hold on, what? Assumed to be liquid squeezed out of a used sock. See, it is just a mocking term for American coffee. I think. I guess that's just what it is. Back when we drank sock juice, you were just doing whatever it took to get that stimulant into your bloodstream. I guess that is what it is. I'm sure the Urban Dictionary version is correct. I think they, ground their coffee and use as a filter they had their socks. Clean or otherwise is probably what this is referring to. Ditto for most depressants. Do I want to know what sock juice is? There we go. There's the question. Because I'm fairly certain I don't. We didn't have coffee filters back then, said Shay. So you'd use a sock instead. I got it right. Yum, girl. Let me get those stinky socks. Oh no. I just realized what I said. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta go. Oh. Don't worry. We always use clean socks whenever they were available. And he closed her eyes, looking physically ill. You were saying something about people enjoying the present moment before that thoroughly awful digression about how you made coffee. Yeah, said Jay. I know there's this stereotype about how in modern society no one is ever really present, but if anything, I feel like it's the other way around. Nowadays, people are all about enjoying the present moment. People used to be way more obsessed with where they were going. As in, where they were migrating to? In a manner of speaking, said Shay. Let's just say that I'm amazed how few people these days come in here asking questions about heaven and hell. Huh. 100 years ago, if you caught someone on their way out of the world, the first thing they wanted to know was, which place is this? And after they found out they were on a temporary stop to the next place, they'd want to know where it was they were going to. There's still plenty of that, said Maddie. Yes, but a lot less of it. And, you know, I don't think it was a case of people's priorities suddenly changing once they found themselves standing on the precipice. There were people who used to describe themselves as God-fearing. It was just a part of life. God damn it. Hobby. By the way, I told myself that if anybody clips things, I'd most likely start posting them on Twitter. This is not what I wanted to start off with. Ah, damn it. There were people who used to describe themselves as God-fearing. It was just a part of life. Rudy out of context. And now it's not. He shrugged. Guess people found more important things to worry about. There wasn't a lot going on back then. He took a sip of Chardonnay. Good thing I'm gonna live forever. Worried you'd go to hell? Hell yes, said Che. I've done way too much sinning to ever make it into heaven. You've done more good than ill for the world, said Maddie. I'm pretty sure that balances it out. You'll make a new Twitter account just for me? Oh lord. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Just to post Twitter clips, or stream clips. Pretty sure that balances it out. Probably have a positive balance. Nah, said Shay. I don't think it works like that. Pretty sure I'm just a bad person who happens to do good things most of the time. Well, it might not be good enough for heaven, but it's good enough for me, said Maddie. So I guess it is a good thing that you're going to live forever. Aww. And we know he's dead and he's kind of on borrowed time, so that's sad. That sucks. Okay, because I'm super curious. Is it on the save? Oh, we have 3 more. I'll probably do this next one, and then depending on how I feel, maybe save the rest. Has this been one I can choose? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, I don't plan on, like, stopping this one until I'm able to read all of the extra stuff, because I'm liking it. So even if I, like, get close to the end of these last two ones, like if I do these two and save this last one for later, I'm gonna be, like, going back and trying to unlock the other stuff. I think I'm good. Can you? Yes. And you should have seen this coming. This is on you. There is no question. You are a failure. The council's going to take the cafe away from you. And you should have seen this all coming. Episode 7. Ghost. So how much time does Che actually have left? That's what I'm wondering. Day 3. Terminal. Oh, this never gets old. You know, I wondered for a long time how I would feel if I never got old. And then I tried it out. And I got old anyway. There's probably a moral in that story somewhere. When did you ever have any time for morals anyway? Well, you're a hellion. You know that. Even the mild-mannered can raise hell under the right circumstances. It's weird to think that you used to be such a mild-mannered student. It's just better at biting my tongue. Huh. Well, if anything, I just hope that I was able to make your life a little more interesting. We've had a pretty good run, mate. I don't want you to feel like I've wasted my time on you. Or that having you in my life hasn't been an absolute bloody privilege. Can we do this later? Of course. I reckon I see someone walking over. Can you get the machine ready? If there was ever a moment when Maddie hoped the machine would fail her, it's now. Yeah. Let's make some fucking coffee, mate. There you go. Again, sorry for the wait. Thanks. If we were anywhere else, I'd just not come back. But the beans. And I promise it won't happen again. Thank you for the patience. How long was I staring into the wall? Oh, 15 minutes by my reckoning. Jay's method of reckoning might mostly be based on hunches, but His hunches are formed by more experience than you can fit into most science textbooks. Oh, what the hell? I came inside from sweeping up the front. And just saw you staring blankly into your mug while that customer was just standing there. But they were being very patient. I have no idea how that happened. I feel terrible. Oh, it's no biggie. You told me the other day our roasts are iconic enough that we can afford to get away with stuff like that once in a while. Well, yeah, but the context of that conversation was when we just fought off dozens of Ashlings that didn't believe us. Ashlings? How did Ashley even find the time to make that many of them? Oh, okay. When we told them we weren't stray pieces of cutlery, yeah, we probably shouldn't let that happen again. Trust me, it's not on the agenda. But like I was saying, people love this place. Even if they sometimes have to wait 15 minutes for the barista to stop hyper-focusing on a coffee. Yeah, I don't know. That isn't meant to happen. Well, how long have you been awake? I think maybe 3 days? Good lord. That's bad, yeah? Well, I'm honestly amazed you're not seeing things. Oh, I'm hallucinating hardcore. No worries there. Also, I keep seeing faces in the coffee. They saying anything interesting? Nothing but echoes of my internal monologue. There's a lot of room in Maddie's head for those ideas to bounce around in and revisit her. Are you saying she's more espresso equals less depresso? Are you saying she's empty-headed and those ideas just bounce off? Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's a fun time. Oh, it's a blast. At least your hands don't need to be too steady to make coffee. See, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Hey, what? Hey, what? Empty head? Shh. Anyway, speaking of coffee, you should make some. Already like 15 shots deep, man. You made that depressed joke. Well, they made it too. You're sweet. I think I'll die if I have any more. No, Maddie. I'm saying you got a job to do. I feel like you're trying to lead me into some sort of conclusion here, but... But the customer right here, who I'm assuming is wanting a coffee. Oh! Shit! My bad. Haven't slept for... What can we get you? 1 latte, 1 soy flat white. Simple things can sometimes pull you back down to earth. At the very least, they're a reason you'd miss having both feet on the ground. What? I don't get that. Not at all. Sure thing. Feel free to take a seat. We'll bring them over. Oh, man. Yep. 15 shots though. Really? You're just saying at some point you're gonna hit a lethal dose. I have some insane tolerance happening here. There's some things that Maddie has a hard time tolerating. Caffeine isn't one of them. I think. I hope. Right. Well, I respect your right to make a complete idiot out of yourself and die in the process. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. I can't believe everyone's gonna know me as the person who killed her boss in a botched necromancy attempt. The only thing worse than getting caught practicing necromancy is getting caught failing at necromancy. You know? It's hella street rep right there. Council's gonna be too afraid they'll screw with me. I don't think they're too intimidated by you, fortunately. Damn it. Let's not worry about them for now. What should I worry about instead? Nothing? This customer? The coffee? Buddy. I tried. Hey, actually, where's Ashley? Sleeping upstairs. We're not gonna get much out of her for a few hours at least. And Kishan's gone off somewhere in the terminal with Ned. They're around. Somewhere. Good that Ashley's getting some sleep though. Oh, imagine if you did that. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Uh-huh. But also, she's okay, right? Yep. Just need some rest and maybe a few days of tapering off caffeine. Oh, she's gonna be cranky. As a mule. Well, I have that to look forward to. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. What can we get you? What roast do you have today? Let me see. We've got your standards: espresso, Italian, city. No, I'm looking for something fancy. Oh, fancy, you say? What do you have in mind? I don't know. Something new. Something different. Special. Artisanal. Psst, buddy. What? In English, that word translates to artisanal. Thanks. Wait, was that a translation joke? Hold on. How do I bring up the fucking vlog? Fuck, there was a way to do that, wasn't there? Damn it. Buttons, config. Okay, never mind. You know what? That's fine. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, this is cool. Okay. Something fancy. A new, different, special. Oh, okay, because they say artisanal or something like that. Artisanal. Thanks. Anytime, mate. Oh, we've got a pretty nice house roast if you might like. What else can you call a coffee that feels like home? The beans are sourced from a faraway land, enchanted with subtle magics. What land? Tell me. They're from Brisbane. What else? I'll give you a secret blend if you stop holding up the line. Nah. I'll take it. Go sit down. I'll bring it over to you. What are we gonna give him? I was just gonna take a blowtorch to some espresso beans. For the cultured consumer who can truly appreciate espresso brulee. Nice. Oh, come on, Maddie. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. I mean that it's a waste of time for you to do that when you've got people to serve. Ah. Be right back. God damn it, Shay. What? Why did that? Okay. 10:45 a.m. Oh, God. You weren't kidding. This is awful. How are you able to drink that without your entire face crumbling into dust? It's so dry to give Antarctica a run for its money. Antarctica is a desert. Technically. Shut up. I find it drinkable because it reminds me of good times. Drinkable. Feels like it should rank right up there with passable for tepid compliments. What? You what, mate? This thoroughly shithouse. It reminds me of lost loves. It's very worrying to me that this concentrated bin juice reminds you of a relationship. Oh, if only Maddie knew how many hearts Che has had to break, and how many times he's had to steal his own. Oh, I've told you about her. Wait. You're not talking about... Yep, the fugitive. Putting it charitably, there are probably other words that could describe her. This is the demon that he housed for a little while and wound up in bed with her. The one who I took in for a few months. I thought you liked her. I did? The taste reminds me of her because it's smoky. Like licking the friggin' tailpipe. And has vague hints of iron. I have concerns, Che. Never thought I'd have a succubus drop by, to be honest. Succubi are fabled for going after sleeping victims, but most of them have the decency to wake you up and ask permission first. There you go, folks. Ever in a situation where you're worried that a succubi might be nearby, okay, we will wake you up and ask you first. Wait, you never told me she was a succubus, well, didn't I? Well, I suppose it would have been inappropriate to mention that in front of Ashley. Yeah, her head would explode. Definitely explode. But, yeah. She was a succubus. I wouldn't have ever expected a cute demon to crash at my bar. But ended up having a wonderful, short-lived relationship. Flings can cram a lot of passion into a few days. Some people think that kind of passion density shouldn't be possible. Attempt one at your own peril. Well, that's actually really sweet. Yeah. So weird that the coffee reminds you of her. But I've heard weirder things. If you don't have an appetite for the unusual, the terminal is a bad place to find a full-time job. If I explained it to you, your head would explode too. Well, you mentioned tailpipes. Well, that's my break time's over. Time to get back to work running a cafe doing barista things. I'm gonna go perform some barista related activities and you are welcome to join me, I guess. Well, don't forget to water the plants. It wouldn't be accurate to say that Maddie had one job. She's had a lot to deal with, but that plant needs some love. Gosh. You mentioned tailpipes. Water them yourself. It's your job. Busy. Goodbye. Oh, that was a whole chapter? I could definitely do the next chapter. Are we seriously here just so we can be a part of a robot fight club? For real? Is this why I was raised from the dead and sealed in a metal shell? Is that the only reason? Guys, I'm freaking out. Why aren't you saying anything, guys? Egg buns. Right, I should poach some of them. Seriously? Is this not a big deal to you? Nah. We only fight if we want to. And it's all in good fun. You're really endorsing capturing creatures and forcing them inside to fight one another? Sure, why not? It's like Pokemon. It's not like we really have the capacity to get injured or bleed. Ethics, schmethics. Unbelievable. You two are unbelievable. Hey, is that the sound of someone calling us? I think it might be. Duty calls and all that. Toodles. Okay. Succubus. Fugitive. Blowtorch? Weirder. Oh, not weirder. Let's go echoes and relationships and plants. Reckoning. Yeah, drinkable. Food. Plants. Magic. Wait, what was that one? That was plants. Never mind. Fugitive. Echoes is Maddie. Relationship is Che. Okay. Dang. A bunch of duplicates. Okay, spread. Well, not what I'm really looking for. So, where am I? Oh, back up here. There's nothing blocking me this time. Are there new things to look at? Ooh, I have the ability to do this. Subject, spirit beacon, spirit bacon leaking. Spirit beacon leaking. I am Adeline. This is Jeanette from the location down by the docks. I believe we met in person for the first time last month. I was opening up this morning and I noticed that most of our spirit juice was gone. I checked the map and saw that you're the nearest location with the spirit beacon. I think you may have drained some of our supply. Honest mistake, I'm sure. But if you could stop running your spirit beacon during peak hours, that would be much appreciated. Thanks. Looking forward to working with you in the future. Jeanette. From Jeanette. Subject, spirit beacon leaking. Hi, Madeline. I hope you got my previous message. Just wanted to give you an update on the spirit juice situation over here. I had several bottles that I marked last night just to confirm the issue. When I got in this morning, the levels were below where I marked. We're definitely losing spirit juice, and you're the only spirit beacon close enough to be affecting us. Please modulate your use to reasonable levels. I don't think this should be a problem as long as you're not running your beacon overnight. Again, not trying to assign blame here, but please be considerate to folks at other locations. Thanks. Adelaide, we are draining spirit juice over here so fast that if I sit and watch, I can see disappearing from the bottle. You're the only spirit beacon that is even remotely close to where we are, so we really need you to stop. If it's affecting us, then it's probably affecting other locations. This is completely unacceptable. Fix this now. Jeanette. Hey, Madeline. Care to explain why you weren't at the terminal today when I showed up? I spoke with a girl named Ashley, who said you decided to take the day off. What a coincidence. I was not impressed by the crying routine you had her do. Honestly, you should be ashamed of using a child's fake tears to try and hide from a situation that you caused. Turn off your beacon. I don't want to be the bad guy here, but if you don't do something, I'm going to have to get the council involved. From Clarence From. Misplaced cutlery. Hi, Maddie. This is Clance. This is Clance from the docks location. I just wanted to give you a heads up. This morning we found that the site manager we recently hired, I believe you met Jeanette last month, was leaving spirit juice in untempered glass bottles, and we had a bit of a leak. We ended up having a bit of a problem with some animated cutlery. We have the situation under control over here, but we're mostly sure everything is accounted for on our end. Unfortunately, this started happening about a week ago. It might be enough for something to wander off far enough that you wouldn't be able to detect it. Very unlikely that this happened, but just wanted to give you a heads up in case a possessed steak knife wandered far off enough to find your beacon and decides to pay you a visit. Sorry about the situation. Rest assured that the person responsible for this won't have any opportunities to mess up anything of this magnitude again. By the way, are you planning on going to Am's birthday next month? Regards, Clance. To Clance. Hi, Clance. Sorry I missed your message earlier. I no longer use this address. Please use contact terminalvelocity.org for anything related to terminal business. Hope you enjoyed M's birthday party. I don't remember why I couldn't attend, but I'm sure it was a good reason. Maddie. Okay. That sounds like her. Huh. Oh boy. Oh my god. Let's save that. Something. Oops. Oh, I don't remember seeing that. Well. Drink that water. First thing Jane noticed is that I'm unlocking this and reading it. First thing Jane noticed when he entered Ashley's workshop was that her workbench was not in its usual place. It had been pushed up against the wall. Second thing he noticed was that Ashley was sitting on the bench with her back slumped against the wall, evidently still feeling the effects of her caffeine crash. Hey, said Ashley, but her eyes didn't move up to meet his. That wasn't like Ashley. He usually greeted people with her eyes before greeting them with her voice. Hey, kiddo. You doing okay? I'm okay. Feeling tired and achy and yet somehow unable to rest is okay. Mind is still amped up, but unable to do anything productive. I feel like this, Che. Is this my life now? Am I going to be okay? Che stepped up to Ashley's workbench and seated himself next to her. I'd tell you to relax, but it sounds like you're already trying and failing. Maybe it's okay to be amped up and also tired? It's kind of the worst, said Ashley. To be tired, but also incapable of resting. Che smiled. Tired, but also incapable of resting, described how he felt most days. It had become such a familiar part of It had become such a familiar part of his condition that he forgot what it was like to be young, to have the kind of energy that Ashley always seemed to be brimming with. I think you'll get used to that, kiddo, said Che. I think you're just getting in an early taste of what it's like being an adult. Jesus. That's not reassuring at all. No, it is not. You feel like this every day? Well, if you came here to comfort me, you're doing a terrible job. Che frowned. He had always considered himself a good teacher. He had come to learn that mentoring someone required skills beyond simply teaching them skill. When it came to comforting people in times of crisis, he always seemed to manage to find the right words. On day-to-day matters, however, well, Che said, I think I spend a lot of days feeling how you feel like right now. But luckily, this will pass for you. And look at it this way. You've learned something today, didn't you? Yeah, said Ashley. Maddie is in a possession of powerful potions that can yield devastating effects, and she disguises them under innocent-sounding names like espresso. Che nodded, or a nod prompting her to continue to display approval. But also, you also have terrible bedside manners. Well, but you weren't forced to drink the coffee, were you? No, I did that to myself. Is that what you wanted to say to me? You're right, Che. I tried something new for the first time, and now I gotta spend the rest of my life regretting it. Excuse me. You need to go make din-dins, and so you'll be BRB? Okay. Ah, there goes the encoding overload. I was wondering when that would happen. Luckily, there's literally nothing on the screen that requires it. Ooh. I need to stand up real quick. This is why it's important to stretch, you guys. Much better. Try a few hours, said Che. Pretty sure the regret will wear off as soon as you recover from this caffeine crash. After that, hopefully it'll be codified in a part of your brain that hesitates just a little bit when you're tempted to ask for a third or fourth espresso shot. Ashley continued looking straight ahead. What remains? Trying new things can be hazardous to your health. Actions have consequences, and the consequences can feel pretty bad. She opened her mouth and made a noise that was halfway between a gasp and a yawn, like someone had too much carbon dioxide in their bloodstream and didn't know how to correct that problem without making a face that resembled a fish. Thanks for the lesson, Che. I'm never gonna try ingesting anything new ever again. Che frowned again, tried his best to course correct back to something that resembled a useful lesson. That's nice and all, but I don't think that avoiding new and novel drinks is going to protect you from ever encountering harm. Yeah. Right. Which is why I'm not limiting it to drinks, said Ashley. No new foods. Got a decent enough palate anyway. I think I'm good sticking to the same dozen or so meals for the rest of my life. Jay looked at Ashley and hesitated for a moment. He wasn't sure what words of wisdom he could impart to the girl. He was pretty sure that words weren't the only way to get someone out of a slump. Ashley, stand up. He stood up himself for fear of looking unwilling to follow his own advice. Why? Said Ashley. Because you can. I can't. All the more reason to stand up, said Jay. You should stand up to prove that you can. If you can't, well, that's good to know. That's good to know too. Ashley groaned and twisted so that she was lying down on the workbench. Jay was about to object, but then she started rolling off the bench and plopped onto the floor. Ouch. Jay watched Ashley not reaching down to offer her a hand. If she was capable of saying ouch, she was capable of asking for help if she needed. Several painful moments later, Ashley lifted herself off the floor and shuffled backwards until she was leaning against the chair next to the bench. See, you thought you couldn't stand, but you can. Hooray for me, I'm overjoyed, she said in a tone that was clearly far from overjoyed. You can sit down if you'd like to, said Jay, sensing the standing was actually a non-trivial feat for Ashley at this moment. She hopped back onto the workbench, but Chaim sat perched at the edge. Their legs hanging over the edge, she rather than slumped back with her back against the wall like she had been when he had first walked in. That was a good sign. I don't want one bad experience to kill your sense of adventure, said Chet. Look at where my sense of adventure has gotten me. I flew too close to the sun, and now I'm on the surface of the sun. Lights are all bright. I feel hot and tingly all over. I feel tired, like it's summer all the time. I really don't like it. I'm just like Icarus. That's not how the story of Icarus goes, though, said Jay. Isn't it? Icarus didn't fly to the sun. His journey was limited to our atmosphere. He just got close enough to the sun and his wings melted. Ashley raised an eyebrow. Oh, is that what happened? Now the part at the beginning of the story where his dad tells him not to fly too close to the sun, or his wings will melt, makes a lot more sense. Classic foreshadowing. Yes. You're forgetting a part of the story though, said Shay. Icarus' father told him not to fly too high or the sun would melt his wings. He also said not to fly too low when crossing the sea or his wings could get wet, and he would sink and drown. So Icarus flying high was actually brilliant. His wings melted, but he managed to avoid drowning. Ashley's voice was still monotone, but she was leaning forward. Well, no. He still drowned because after his wings melted, he crashed into the sea. Ashley gave him a nod of acknowledgement. Same result, so the moral of the story is that you do no matter what you do? No. He drowned. But before he drowned, he soared. The story still ends with him drowning. He's got a point. Every story ends with death in some way. The question isn't whether you will die or not. The question is, before you die, will you take the opportunity to see just how high you can fly? Whew. This music is great. It is very great. Okay. I'm gonna do this next chapter, and then probably call it, but I'm gonna take a quick break to go to the restroom. Okay. Alright. I am back. Continue? Yes. I always think that these are cutscenes. They're not. Ooh. Huh? Hello? Day 3, 11 a.m. Basement. Ned, what are you doing here? These bloody things, I just... Well, now who's making a mess? Shite! Don't scare me like that, you wanker. You'll... Huh? Mate. You don't look so good. Huh? Oh no. Che. Oh, this thing. Yes, Che. It's fine. It's very obviously not. You keep yourself together. Fine. I've only seen this once before. People don't tend to last as long as you or I. And even when they do... But it hurts like hell, yeah. That wasn't the voice I was doing at all. Jay's never been to hell, but he's pretty sure he wouldn't like it. Does Maddie know about this? No. She's got enough guilt to deal with. I'm sure she just believes I'm uncomfortable like Kashan is. What stage is he at? Headaches. Memory loss. We had a bit of a chat about it yesterday. Jay. I know. I'm not staying much longer. I'll stop disturbing the balance before long. For long? Balanced just means things aren't changing. They're not always a good thing, some balances need to be upset. Damn the balance. You're falling apart as I watch. Well, like I said, no, I'm not staying long. I cannot believe Maddie's presumptuousness. Yes. Maddie likes to presume things, it's easy, and it reduces the amount of time it has to spend listening to other people talking. Listen. Presuming things and assuming things. Not always good. Hey, cut it out. She realizes that she's messed up, and she's doing her best to make amends. Surely it's too late for that. I don't think so. Come on, come sit down. Things aren't that bad. No? No. I might be dying, and I might be having to deal with a lot of pain and guilt, but... Guilt? I feel like I failed as a mentor for Maddie. She's not going to regain her confidence for a long time, I think. It's even harder to regain your confidence when you've got no one to confide in. And necromancy. And just in general. It's easy to second guess yourself over every little decision after something big like this happens. I'd appreciate she second guessed herself a little more often, to be honest. Well, I'm sure you would. Anyway, aside from the pain, and the guilt, and the impending death might be the worst kind of death. When death comes, you don't have to worry about it anymore. I feel quite good. Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. Huh. I'm just happy that she doesn't feel like she has to save me anymore. Even if it's just a result of her not managing to pull off the ritual. I don't feel like it was ever about the ritual, was it? No. We tried it the first time just because we were feeling like doing something risky. Something that could give us a little extra breathing room. Breathing room for getting the council off our backs, actually. Getting some space to pursue our studies without outside interference. It's hard to study when someone is constantly looking over your shoulder, especially when you're studying things you're not supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. Oh. But even that was just... I don't know. Might be motivated by spite or something? You've got plenty of reasons to feel that way towards us. Well, I don't feel that way towards you, mate. You know that, right? I had some doubts. You might be a constant needle in my side. You're also one of my oldest friends. And that means a lot more than any sort of affiliation with a bunch of snobbish prudes who wouldn't know innovation if it slapped them in the face. Oof. Well, that doesn't mean I don't miss the good times we had. We were undermining governments before it was cool. You mean the prank letters we kept sending to the Parliament in '77? The Council of Death isn't the only governing body that the terminal residents have beef with. Subversive pushes for real democracy. Uh-huh. You know, even when I met you. Oh, is that Ned? You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. I didn't know anything about you, but you had a weird energy about you. I didn't plan on it, really. The plan was stick around for as long as I wanted to, and then move onwards when I felt like it. A rolling stone might be plummeting towards danger, but at least it's not gathering any moss. Do you feel like moving on? Well, do you? I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. Icarus didn't fall into the ocean either. But everything's gotta fall out of the sky at some point. Maddie's just trying to catch me. Damn. You're not actually okay with this. No, I'm not. Lying to myself is easier than admitting it. I'm gonna miss you, mate. He's never tried to draw attention to himself. His absence is always felt. No, I hope you won't forget me. Forget you? I'm gonna stick a photo of you up on the wall in my office. Big one. But seriously, I want you to know that you've been a good friend. Even though we've taken different paths, when they caught me and pressed me into the service, seeing you again was the thing that really brought me back to life. Made me realize I could live like this. Stuck here. Because there was nobody else left for me. Nobody could see me, at least. You know? I won't forget that. That means a lot to hear. Thank you, friend. Damn. Oh, hey. You look like shit. You alright, mate? Huh. I'm gonna sit here for a bit if that's okay. Right here on the ground. If you'd like me to leave, let me know at any time and I'll let you be. Alright? I know, this is sad. Oh, legitimately sad at this. God damn it, Che. It's a nice day out. The weather here can be a pain in the ass. But days like this, make it worth it, you know? I'd love to just sit. I'd love to just sit and let the sun warm me. Warm me. Warm me. Sometimes when basking in the sun on a lazy afternoon, Che really does start to feel like everything is gonna be alright. God damn it. It's been a couple of weeks since it happened now. But I feel like the sun's warmth is the only thing that really helps me pull myself together. Yeah. What you feeling? Feeling it too. Yeah, what you feeling? I'm feeling it too, pretty intensely. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. A few times a day, I totally lose myself. As in my sense of self. Or my physical self. But we plan on sticking around and taking up a position with the council. That'll go away. You definitely don't want to stick around as long as I have. Not to assume intent or anything. I just had a hunch seeing as you were talking to Ned. They're not evil. They're just impartial. Which is its own kind of cruelty. I wouldn't judge you if you wanted to stay either. There are plenty of delights hidden in Melbourne's dark corners. That can show you around, if you ask nice enough. Sorry, mate. I gotta ask, is this helping at all? Because I'm honestly happy to sit here in silence. I thought you'd appreciate a yarn, though. No, it's fine. Alright. So fun things in Melbourne. I suppose the story starts around the 1860s when I first came over. Learned the language pretty quick. Not that it helped with dealing with the colonials. What did you come over for? Gold? Same as everyone else? And so... then he shows me these ridiculous drawings of himself wearing armor. Like a medieval knight. He's had an odd noble streak in him. Maybe didn't aim it in the right direction all the time. But then he left before I could help him use it a little more productively. And things changed pretty quickly after that. Hey, say. It's never too late though. Maybe I'll be able to help him rekindle it, eh? Keep an eye on the candle. Sometimes you need to let it get dim, just to remind ourselves why we need to keep it burning. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Me? Oh, I don't think I could. It'd be easier than you'd think. I'll have to take your word for it. Regardless of whether you decide to meddle, do take care of him for me, alright? The man has a lot of pain. Maddie's not necessarily always the nicest about it. I know I'm asking a lot. You don't have to coddle him or anything. Just watch out for him when you can. I think I can do that. Hank. What just happened in there? You heard that, right? What, the noise inside? Yes. Is it something bad? I have a rough idea of what it is. No need to worry. I'll deal with it. If I don't see you before I go, you will. I'll make sure I'm here. See you in a little bit then. Guys, I'm so worried that Che is just gonna go and disappear on his own. God damn it. No. God damn it. Che, don't do this. Don't just disappear on your own. Oh my god, they're actually robot battling. Get him, Cooper. Make your creator proud. Palmer, stop slacking. Duck and weave. Kick his arse. That's an order. Order. Excuse me. Ashley. What? No knife this time. I mean... What? Turn around. Now, how'd this get... Oh. Yeah, I went straight through you. Oh, interesting. I'll say. You should perhaps not do that in the future. Most people aren't as, insubstantial as me. I'm trying to wean myself out of the habit, yeah. You'll notice that this knife is slightly smaller than the previous ones. Oh, I honestly can't tell the difference, but I'll take your word for it. I'll be throwing butter knives at the back of Maddie's head before you know it, god damn it. Don't worry. Please don't murder each other after I go. Of course not. Oh, really? It'd break my heart if you two stopped being friends over something silly. I won't let it happen. Good. Now, what's happening here? Just doing some prototyping for a row battle royale. Ah, that name though. What about it? I just feel like everything's a battle royale these days. I have no idea what you're talking about, old man. Oh, never mind. God damn it. What's the story with those poor things? Cooper and Palmer? Wanted to see if they still remembered Asimov's laws of robotics. Asimov may have been ahead of his time, but he was also a man of his time. And did they? No, Palmer gave me a light stabbing. Oh dear. Are you sure you're alright? Ah, I'd like to give him a little taste of blood every now and then, goddamn. Ashley's hardcore. There's nothing like the smell of blood to bring out the predator that's been kept hidden all this time. Makes him fight better. Hungrier. Hungry for victory. And blood. And I'm assuming you'd rather them not follow Asimov's laws. You assumed correctly. Please don't let these mix in with the rest. It'll be impossible to tell them apart. Why would that be a bad thing, though? Because they'd be terrible at delivering coffee if they knew they could use mugs as projectile weapons. I think they'd be extra enthusiastic. I won't, though. Don't worry. Wasn't going to do that in the first place. Look at you trying to be a responsible human being. Hey, you take that back. No, I'm proud. When you see the next generation ready to pick up the torch, you can rest easy knowing that the future is in good hands. With you and Maddie in charge, I feel like I'm leaving the cafe in good hands. We'll do our best to make you proud, you old fart. What'd I do to deserve that? Getting all sappy on me? Ah. If you'd rather me not talk about it. No, it's fine. You're pretty good about it. Good. People always come and go from here, right? Oh. I suppose you're used to it. Think so. Sort of expected to be all sad and emotional. But this is just another goodbye. That's fine. I'm gonna be sad, yeah. I don't think this is a new feeling. Plus, you're always gonna be around here, to some degree. Can't have the cafe without the Che. Che. That's terrible. You're a good egg, you know? What? I was assuming there was going to be some kind of pun following that. I would never. Would you not? Well, you probably would. The truth. It's finally revealed. Good. Because I'm great and you don't need any encouragement. Good egg? Really? Well, I called you that because you're around. It's always a shell of a good time. God damn. Nice one. I'm always cracking up. Jay's skin cracks less than you'd expect from a man of his age, but he's always ready to crack a smile. Oh, nice. Oh, you've got an excellent poker face there. Don't you like my yolks? I'm not scrambling the delivery, am I? Oh, I love it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, here you go. And let me know if I can get you anything else. Can't you leave for a moment without you being mean to the customers, can I? Oh, wait. Excuse me. Wrong person. Can't you leave for a moment? What? Can't you leave for a moment without you being mean to the customers, can I? You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere, man. Gonna give me heart palpitations. Your heart starts pounding violently inside of your chest. Start to realize just how much you take that thing for granted. But you didn't even jump. I'm very startled. Internally. Maddie wears her emotions on the inside of her sleeve. Well, enjoy it while you can. You're gonna keep using that excuse for everything, aren't you? Might as well, right? I guess I'll let you get away with it. How generous. But you gotta come downstairs and help me figure out some stuff. What sort of stuff? Well, science stuff. You want to troubleshoot that ritual, don't you? When you go to shoot trouble, bring a long barrel, good scope, and a patient trigger finger. Yep. And you're sure you want to do that instead of anything else? Uh-huh. I guess here we go. Damn, this place looks wrecked. Oh, what the shit? I don't remember leaving it like this. Unless you get a gorilla in after I left or something. That didn't happen as far as I'm aware. Oh, duh. I'll just tap into the building's subliminal memory. And here we go. Oh, that absolute rat bag. Magic caps, exotic chucks. Oh, excuse me, hold on. I think this is Ned speaking. That absolute rat bag. Magic caps, exotic chucks. Not a single thought for how they're used or for obtaining the proper import license or... I'm gonna have to shut it down. No question. Oh, shit. Well, that's not a good sign. Not surprising, though. Oh, that's a problem for later. Really? Yep. God. Just look at these magic caps. They're totally fried. Maddie, I wonder if we just needed some really big resistors in the circuit. What would they achieve? It'd just get hotter, and we'd lose some of the energy. No. I think we maybe had too much energy at that point. So if we dissipate some of it during the second phase, when we were trying to transfer it anyway, might have stopped the conduit from overloading. Would it not be smarter to just try and transfer less energy in the first place? think we'd have issues with opening the conduit in that case. Should have drastically rethought our approach after the first time. I'm glad we're having this revelation now instead of any other time. Given the multi-phase structure of the rituals, it's obvious now that we needed to shift the ways in which we were utilizing energy, instead of just boosting the amount we were trying to pump into it. Maybe I just talking in circles here. I still believe this is viable, just maybe not with this equipment. Have you got a pen on you? I need to write this down somewhere. I don't believe it's worth it to keep on trying to make this work. I agree that it's probably possible, but what? I can't bear the thought of you getting yourself killed trying this again. You've already gotten close to hurting yourself twice. But I didn't end up hurting myself, so it's okay. Yes, because I took the hit. Both times. And as long as you are trying this, you're gonna keep hurting people. And eventually, you'll get to the point where you can't bear to see anyone else get hurt through your recklessness. So you use yourself as a test subject. And you will die. Get it into your head, damn it. You want to know what it's like to be on the other side of this? Wishing for one more day, one more good day where you can think straight and not have to worry about saying goodbye to your friends for the last time. I keep telling everyone that I'm fine with this, that my time was up anyway. Guess what? It's a lie. I was lying to myself and to everyone else. I'm terrified of leaving, and I'm pissed off too. Of course I'm pissed off. One life was never enough for me. I feel incredibly guilty, Maddie. Any feelings on yours is mine because I didn't teach you well enough. I'm gone too far to fix things and you're but not too gone to care. But please give me this. Don't throw everything away. Nothing is more important than this. Just don't. If you want to respect my memory, all you need to do is remember me. My life's work is the cafe, not this ritual. And I'll be damned if I let you throw that away and throw yourself away just to stroke your own ego. My one regret, my only regret, is chasing that power myself. Stretching myself thin to find extra time and... for what? Some overblown sense of achievement? I regret it. And as I stand on the cusp of oblivion, I realize that I am afraid for the first time. It's new, Maddie, and it burns. I don't want to go. I want one more day. Just one more day. After all this, after you kept me here against my will, without asking me, without taking a second to check whether I was okay with it at the end, I can't bring myself to take that last step without being pushed. Isn't that ridiculous? It's not. I really am losing it, huh? Everything about me is drifting away. Jay, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me finish. I shouldn't have forced you to stay. You're right. And everything you've said is fair and valid and understandable. Except for one thing. You might not feel like it, but you're still the Che I know and love. Doing your best to take care of everyone. Keeping them safe from anything that get in their way. And giving them the space to work things out themselves when they need to. I tried to follow your example, but I guess I didn't stick the landing on that last bit. Wish I could give this another shot. Right from the start. You said earlier that having me in your life was a privilege. Che, privilege is all mine. Feel guilty for this and that's fair. Well, you've changed my life for the better in 1,000 different ways. And I think a lot of other people could say the same. I don't blame you. Maybe one day soon, I'll be able to stop blaming myself too. Sorry for yelling. You didn't deserve that. It's okay. You know it's okay to be scared. Can't practice dying. It's no test run for that. Even if we pulled off the ritual, it would have only given you a month or two before things started getting bad again. But desperate times offer desperate measures, yeah. Oh, look at us. Pair of saps, aren't we? Feel like it's healthy eating your emotional vegetables? Nah. This conversation is more like spinach. As in, good in a quiche, or... I'd kick your ass if I didn't know my foot would fly right through it, you know? Very fair. I don't know if I can do this without you. Do what? All this. I know things feel overwhelming right now. But believe me when I say that you're the most qualified person in the world to run this cafe. The most qualified living person. You fucker. I'm the most qualified person to make that judgment, so there. I guess I can't argue with that. I sure can't. I fully believe that you're gonna do some great things in this place. If you can stop Ned from shutting it down. Don't fall into the mindset of preserving broken things just because they remind you of the past, okay? I won't. Atta girl. That's something I need to go do. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Oi. Alright, I will. Oi will. No, not like that. Like this. But you said not to tamp it too hard. Look at it. The coffee just fell out. You gotta tamp it hard enough that it doesn't fall out. You could have told me that before. I didn't expect you to just lightly tap it. Hey, is this gonna take much longer? I got somewhere to be. It'll just be a moment. It's just a short black. How are you finding this hard? I got this. Acceptable. Sometimes you just have to take what life gives you. Hey, that was meant to be mine. We're just exploring synergies and working on disrupting the coffee industry. Please bear with us for just a moment longer. Again. Oh. Oh, don't worry, mate. We're doing fine. You're doing fine. Are you gonna make my coffee? Well, actually, we're gonna close up for the night. But what? It's not even dark yet. Oh, what sort of crappy coffee joint closes at 5 in the afternoon? Oh, basically in every place in Adelaide, I think. But we're not there. We're in Melbourne. Just go find coffee somewhere else. Unbelievable. What gives, old man? I'm closing because I want to spend the time with you lot. Sorry, I think I hit the mic. Yourself included, Ned. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Of course not. How long are you planning on sticking around? Not much longer, you old curmudgeon. Its temper always has been his undoing. I didn't mean it like that. I know. You should all sit down. I'll make us drinks. So, well, I've decided that this is it. I'm gonna head off in a little while. You sound pretty calm about it. I am calm. So, I suppose this is... Well, not yet. Alright. You want one too? Huh? Yeah, if that's okay. Well, it's not like we have a shortage of curly straws. Well, in that case... Never say I'm not prepared. Amazing. The man knows what his people need. A rare virtue. A good man is hard to find, ain't that the truth? That was very much appreciated. I'm just glad to see you all smiling. It shouldn't be a depressing memory for any of us. Day 3, 5 p.m. outside the terminal. Am I just gonna finish the game? Like, is this just gonna be the last chapter? Combine the two? That's fine. Who is talking here? Let me see. Okay. That was this dude. I've legit forgot his name. Oh my god. Oh no, how did I forget his name? Oh no. Starts with the K, right? Cayman, Common, Kamoy, Kevin. Kashan. Kashan is his name. I remembered it. Honestly, it's refreshing to see people's attitudes towards all this. We walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful. But being here for this helped. I'm glad to hear that. When you see it so often, it's hard to not develop a more relaxed outlook, you know? Every month, we get dozens of people like you. Like us, I suppose. If I have the power to help people be at peace before they move on, why wouldn't I exercise that? You were always too nice. Better nice than too harsh, generally speaking. Not sure about that. I'm sad. I'm sad about this. I just wanted to make that, clear. But I'm gonna be okay. Promise. Thank you, little P. I need to ask you a favor. Me? All of you, actually. I need you to look out for Maddie for me. She's gonna need some extra love for a while. Of course. Yeah. Alright. I know you two had your disagreements. No, it's fine. I'll play nice. You have my appreciation. I can't really say no, can I? Oh, you better bet I'll milking. You better bet I'll milking this. I'll allow it. Any chance you'll come along with me? Absolutely not. I've got things to be done here. Can't be gallivanting off to higher planes when I'm drowning in obligations. Ned spent most of his life not taking responsibility for his actions. Well, the council gig has really been a change of pace for him. Well, can't blame you for that. Speaking of Maddie, where is she? I think she's upstairs somewhere. I'll go up and join her shortly. Will you be coming back down? I don't believe so, no. I see. Is there anything you three would like me to do before you go? Do for you before we go? Any special requests? Oh, nothing for me. I'd ask for a special drink or something, but I'm sure Maddie knows all your recipes. Recipes are a convenient way to store knowledge and pass it on to the next generation. Hopefully, they can be trusted with the responsibility of handling it. Oh, you'd be correct there, Ashley. All I require from you is your soul. No, you goofball, I need that. Well, in that case, can I have your stuff? You can fight Maddie over it. I say fight, but she'll give it up pretty easily. Nice. Ed? Anything you want before I go? Oh, Ned. Don't leave me. Ned always told himself this day would come. He never really believed it. Damn. I don't know why that hit me harder than kind of everything else. Sorry. I didn't catch that. Don't worry about it. I'll be doing things for you anyway. Running errands, grabbing milk for the servo, you know. Man, the sun's getting low. I gotta go in a minute, I'm afraid. Are you scared? Ah. Cool. Oof. Feeling old. Not as half as old as you deserve to be feeling, I reckon. Oh, trust me, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Now. Oof. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you too. Wish you didn't have to go. Me too. Been cool. Definitely. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll see you someday in the future. I'd like that. Not too soon though. Of course. Hold it together, chat. Oh god. I'm tearing up. Ned, I've gotta go. Still can't believe you were the first one out of us to go. Well, life is full of surprises. Aww. Oh, Ned. Oh. Wherever I end up, I promise there'll be a place for you there. Any place can be home if you got friends that keep you company. That's... yeah, very true. This sucks. It does. This definitely sucks. Thank you. I'll always be proud of you, no matter what. Oh. God damn it. Okay. Alright, enough of that. Oh, fair enough. See you around, mate. You. Wait, but you didn't go see Maddie. Unless they're just staring out there. We'll see. No, this looks like he went. Or no? Okay. Oh, what the hell is this place? Maddie maintained her calm. His body had been laid here for weeks now, gently moldering. He'd refused to visit again after the first time. You didn't blame him. Can you really expect anyone to be cheery about the prospect of sweeping leaves off their own grave? But she didn't mind doing that job anyway. She'd always liked gardening, bringing things to life. God damn it. Okay. So I can't just leave it like this. I gotta do that last chapter now. So I know that Ashley built us, but as the owner of the venue, aren't we technically bound to Che? What is the implication here? When he's gone, what happens to us? We'll be fine, right? What are you thinking? I don't know. It didn't really cross my mind until now. Worst case scenario, we all just vanish. Nah, worst case scenario, we vanish painfully. Thanks for that. I feel way better now. Well, we'll probably be okay. Probably. How long until we find out? Should be any minute now. Well, this has been fun. Guess we'll just wait and see. They'll be fine. Here we go. They'll be fine. God damn it. I cannot leave it like this. I have to. Oh, that's a lot of words. Parliament. Parliament. Face of blood. Recipes. I could use that. Very proud. Warm. Warm is magic. Face of blood is awesome. That is Che. Melbourne, SML. Ooh, Lord. Okay, it's been a minute. Damn it. Whoa, what the hell? Cleaning in progress. Can I go? This is so weird. Oh man, okay. I can see. Damn, okay, this is strong. That's a strong ender. I'm ticking faster. Closer I get to that static, and I cannot go upstairs. Everything is closed. Okay, here we go. to go for it, I guess. Oh, hey Ned. The biggest softie. I don't know if there's anything else I could have done. Or like can do for these. What is this? Is this the shuttle to the afterlife? Oh. Damn it. Okay. Alright. It's time to go. Oh, I cannot. Oh. Hi. Hey, old man. Hey, you. How you doing? Oh, fine, I guess. That's good, I think. Yeah, I think so too. Why is this so awkward? I've never had to do this before. Even as the one who's got to sweep up the mess afterwards? Not like this, no. I say, a little surprised. Life has a way of taking you for a loop like that. So, are you gonna... No, not yet. Sit for a few moments, it won't hurt. Here. Sorry if this is kinda weird, but... I can't get over this one thing. I'm here, sitting right here. But I'm also over there. You know? Feeling a little conflicted about it. Definitely. So you could say you're of two minds about it. I'm not gonna dignify that with a laugh. Can't say I didn't try. But seriously. That's my grave. My body's right there. How weird is that? It's pretty weird, yeah. I don't feel quite as weird as I did when I was helping you bury it, though. There. Grave digging. All the manual labor of gardening with none of the rewards. You don't reckon I'm gonna be a beautiful tree? Buddy, you're already a wise old oak. Dead wise old oak. Struck by lightning, yeah. So you don't think anything's gonna grow out of me? Not unless you swallowed a bunch of seeds without me noticing. Right, not. I don't really know what you were meant to do. About to pass on. I'm not prepared at all. Am I meant to do some extra self-care or something? You're better at all that stuff than I am. Yeah, man. Get yourself a bath bomb, some light up some candles, charcoal face mask, the whole shebang. Was that supposed to sound appealing? Yep. God, I'm out of touch. I made a bath bomb once, but it flattened a city block. And then some. Goodness, you're such a hellion. Well, that's why I took you in. Because I saw that attitude in you too. Bomb making revolutionary? No, you're a born pioneer. When you put your mind to something, you'll never stop pursuing it until you get it done or you kill yourself in the process. I'll try to avoid getting into the habit of assembling bombs then. Phew. Don't get me wrong though. The bath bomb in question was definitely meant to be the sort that smells nice. For real. It was just a little too fragrant in the end. Amazing. That aside, I think it's hard to mess up lighting some candles, probably. Probably. You think I just carry scented candles around with me wherever I go? Yes? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any. Damn it. Tell me you got some downstairs at least. Yeah. Not going back to them. Get them. Oh, that's fine. After I'm gone, a few around maybe to remember me. I'll light them up. I'll light them all up for you, don't worry. Cafe's gonna stink of chamomile for weeks. That's perfect. Now, I think it's about time. What do you think? Sounds your call. That should have been the whole time. Oh, come on. Let's go have a look at your work there. Eh? It's always about time. It's very minimalist. I like it. Asked you. Oh, ruins. Ah, the dramatic reveal. Very swish. Can't write history till it's happened. No, I suppose not. What's written down there? Maddie, did you put poetry on my headstone? Give it a read. We see but dimly through the mists and vapors. Amid these earthly damps, what seem to us but sad funeral tapers may be heaven's distant lamps. That's comforting. Chin up, old friend. It's just another step. You just gotta keep on putting one foot in front of the other. No matter where you're going. I just... who is speaking? You told me that back when I was depressed messed... Oh. You told me that back when I was a depressed mess who wandered in here looking to hide from everything. Throwing my own advice back at me. You monster. I guess I should stop dawdling anyhow. You do you. Feel guilty for swinging back and forth on you. Being anxious, then eager, scared, then brave. It's cool. I'm not gonna have a go at you for it. And if you ever have you have every right to feel complex feelings about this very specific, very scary thing. Thank you. But I can't do this. I can't stand here making you wonder if I'm going to do it or not. I need to go. I need to do it now, or I'll never leave. Maddie, It's okay, mate. Take a deep breath. Take it in. Let it all out. Okay. Alright. Maddie. Yeah? You got this. We'll see each other again. Damn it, I had a feeling that would happen. As soon as she turns around, he's gone. God damn it. Damn. That was a very good game. Very good. God damn it. Feeney's gonna make me squat all my tears away. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Ned being sad definitely hit the hardest, I think, for me. Rudy be looking like this but sad. Yes. Exactly. I was actually planning on doing some exercises after the stream too, so this is fine. I'm just gonna exercise through the tears. If we're gonna be sad, we gotta look good, at least that's true. Okay. There more? A few days later, 2 p.m. Terminal. All done. Looks pretty good. It's got the right number of legs and everything. And 50% less homicidal impulses, I think. Still aiming for 100% less, right? Sure, I guess. Well, it's progress, I suppose. Maddie? Yeah. Why is the ground outside on fire? Oh? What the hell is this? Oh? Wait a second. Well, before I click this. Did did Che find that succubus that he was dating before? That had that fling with, I guess. And, like, make her bring him all the way here, the living realm. That better not be what happened. Oh, brother. Hey, is that? Ready? Yeah. Oh, it's, never mind. It's Ned and Kashan. Wretched, isn't it? You know what this place needs, pal? Tell him. What? I don't actually know what this place needs. I was hoping I'd have something by now. You guys done? I guess. Great. You better pick up that cigarette, Kashan. Oh, I will. Sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Well, that was a cute tough guy act you two had going on there. Yeah? Very convincing. An enforcer is required to be imposing. It's in the job description. Oh no, don't fire me. He's not gonna fire you. He's too much of a big softy for that. I'm not a softy. Sure you aren't. You're basically a giant teddy bear with a metal hat. Hey, hold on. You joined the council, Kishan? Yeah, actually. You're not gonna tell her now, are you? Huh? I thought we were gonna do a little build-up. Tell me what? Oh, too much pressure? Tell me, you weasel. Don't be rude. Necromancer baristas are required to be mean to council staff. It's in the job description. He's done a good thing for you, you ought to know. Oh, well in that case. What's up, bud? Come on. I can't handle the suspense. Well, last night we ended up in the archives. The council archives. Kishan went in with a particular goal and dragged me along. Hey, you didn't protest that much. Anyway. You might want to sit down for this. Okay. I managed to wipe your debt. Is that a bad practical joke? No, he's telling the truth. Turns out that there's some old bylaws that have loopholes and... Well, you're not gonna believe this, but the council allows payment of debt in a bunch of weird ways. Yeah, we really ought to fix that. And one of the ways is through voluntary sacrifice of a soul. Wait, what? Thought I was able to sacrifice myself by joining the council and wipe your outstanding debts at the same time. Well, that's silly. Huh? So you guys get to do as much as human sacrifice as you like. But as soon as I'm doing it, I'm a menace and upsetting the natural order of things. Maddie. Yes, Nettie dearest? Pull your head in. You're right. I apologize. Kishan, you didn't do this just for me, did you? Are you sure you're okay with this? No, I promise it's fine. I wanted to stay. Way too afraid to pass on. And I thought the council was interesting and I wanted to learn more about it. Ned might have talked me into it a little bit, but I absolutely promise that I didn't feel pressured into it. I made this decision on my own. I know what to say. Consider it as me repaying the kindness I was shown when I walked in. I was really freaked out, and you all helped a lot with that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're gonna be okay? As long as you stay on the straight and narrow from now on, yeah. Cool. Reckon you'll be able to do that, Maddie? Yeah. I'll do my best. No more illegal rituals. No more illegal rituals. Promise. I'll stick to the legal stuff for as long as I can. I suppose that'll have to do. I understand that you're somewhat of a stuck record in this regard, and I'm trying to make my peace with that. Oh, look at you two making friends. Wholesome. Please just try and keep your head down. I will, yeah. Be hard to cause too much trouble if you keep raiding my suppliers anyway. Sorry, just doing my job. Yeah, can't fault you for that. Anyhow, I'm afraid we've got places to be. So soon? We only just got here. I told you we were only popping in for 5 minutes. We got paperwork to do. Ugh. Responsibilities. Get you two later. Thanks again. I appreciate it a lot. You're welcome. Anytime. Damn. Ugh. I'm gonna have to scrub those off. Are we gonna do it now? No, I'll do it later. Right now, though, everything's pretty calm, so I was thinking we might close up early. Damn it, what is it now? Oi. You'd better clean that up, you little monster. Is it trying to tell us something? What? Hey, watch it. A letter. It's a plant? What's with the envelope? Smells nice. What's the card say? It's from Che. The time for regrets and apologies is long. All we can do is look forward to the future with a smile on our faces. Don't obsess over what could have been, please. Now you're gonna do great things, and you don't need my help for that. My last gift to you, apprentice. You kept saying that you needed this, so I went out and got it. I think that even though some people claim to be ready for what lies next, everyone wants a little more thyme. Jay. Are you okay? That bastard couldn't resist playing one last joke on his hoodie. Oh my god. Oh, I love Che. Okay. Seriously, a pun? I can't even give him a withering look in response. I mean, he was just quoting you, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Go hang this up. I know it's just us two now, but I think he'll always be here in some form, right? Make sure the right pun's in my will. That's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. I think so, yeah. Can't get rid of him that easily. Alright, let's close up. What are we gonna do? I was thinking of heading to the hardware store. Everyone keeps saying we need more plants in here. Why stop at one? Hell yeah. Oh. Lap. That was really good. Hypers, we did it. We did it. Oh man. That was really good. I don't remember if this time was in here before, but that time. Oh man. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I hope you guys enjoyed all my terrible, probably offensive accents. I tried to do Australian for Che. First time I did it, I think it was okay. This time, I feel like I was going like Irish or Scottish instead of Australian. But I tried to do Australian, so, you know, whatever. Still, it was pretty fun doing the accents, doing all these voices and everything. Oh. Yeah. Ned and Shay were cute. Ned and Shay were super cute. They're adorable together. I want to see, like, that's kind of what I want to see now if this game gets a sequel or it's expanded on or something. I just want to see like this world expanded on, adventures from Ned and Shay, them hanging out and just being stupid. Yeah. But like I said earlier, I didn't actually expect this game to be just like a visual novel. When I first heard of it, I was like, oh, this sounds interesting, because I thought it would be kind of like Valhalla or Coffee Talk. This was not the case. Like, I feel like you could do this game as well, like those games, or even something like Papers, Please, something like that, and it would work like amazingly. But yeah, no, I really like this. It's a good story. I still would love to see more of this world and all of that. Obby is cute. Obby is cute. I think next Monday I might go back and do this. Go back and like finish looking through the extra bits that we haven't looked at, the extra text bits. What's it called? I don't know, just lore. The extra lore that we didn't actually get to see because we didn't have enough points for those. I don't know if I'll do that next Monday or just sometime during the week. But what I am gonna do next Monday is I'm gonna start a new playthrough. I think I'm gonna play 1-Bit Heart, because I've been wanting to play that for a while, and I just recently remembered that it existed. So I'm like, yes, I want to do this. Other things. This Thursday we do have Quietus. I need to ask a couple people, see if they're willing to do this Thursday, but it will be the 3-player game. And then I'm gonna take... Well, no. So it's gonna be the 3-player game, it's gonna be the season finale, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do something extra / special for the start of the new season. Hopefully I can do that before the end of September, but we'll see. Yeah. Wednesday, no stream. Thursday is Quietus. Saturday, more Yakuza. I might do some more just random Yakuza throughout the week, because it's full of fun and just nice to chill to. But I think that's it. More content. Yeah, more content. I'm working on a bunch of stuff. Well, okay, no. That's kind of a lie. I was busy with this, so I wasn't working on a bunch of stuff, but I have stuff that I should be working on. I have content that I should be working on. That's how I should phrase that. And some of it's, like, getting done. Some of it I'm gonna get done tonight. I'm also gonna exercise and order some food. Yeah. Also, if nobody has yet, can you post those clips that you guys did? Post them in the Quote mode. So I can get them later. Okay. I've raided Arcadum the past few times just because I'm watching him, but we're gonna raid Shark. Tiny Pocket Shark. She's playing some Subnautica. It seems like a fun time. And I haven't raided her in a while, so we're gonna do that. I'm probably still gonna be watching Arcadum, just, you know, because it's good. But, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go do some more exercises, get some food, and then work on stuff. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. And thank you everyone who's subscribed and followed. Yeah, thank you. Alright, bye.